This man had been waiting for a heart transplant for 2 years, but it was snatched away by a government official. What should this man do? In a middle school classroom, teacher Mike suddenly broke out in a sweat and couldn't breathe. Conrad rushed over to check on him and improvised a stethoscope. He discovered that Mike's heart was in serious trouble with severe blood supply issues. He had a student lift the man's legs and then punched Mike in the chest. Only then could Mike breathe normally. It turned out that Mike had been suffering from heart disease. 2 years ago, he had been placed on the heart transplant list. Out of kindness, he gave up 3 hearts to people who needed them more. This time, his heart really couldn't hold on any longer. Conrad received some good news. A heart that was a perfect match for him was on its way to the hospital. As soon as the heart arrived, the transplant could be performed immediately. Mike was so happy he almost cried. But could he really get this heart? That morning, Dr. Bell and Dr. Hunter were accompanying a national legislator and politician on an outdoor hunting trip. Suddenly, the politician let out a scream. It turned out that the legislator behind him had suffered a heart attack and accidentally hit his buttocks. The two were rushed to the hospital. The legislator's condition was more serious. He already had high blood pressure and high cholesterol. He had also suffered a heart attack. His fragile heart was gradually failing. To survive, he needed a heart transplant. Although he was a government MP and could be placed at the top of the transplant list, finding a suitable heart would take at least several weeks or months. The MP couldn't wait that long. At that moment, Dr. Bell came up with a bad idea. The heart that had originally belonged to Mike coincidentally matched the MP's. He plans to steal the heart that was meant for Mike. Conrad is accompanying Mike as he prepares to enter the operating room. Nick stops him. Conrad, who knows about this, is furious. He rushes to find Bell to try to stop this from happening. Mike has waited 2 years. In those 2 years, he has given up his heart 3 times to those who needed it more. But this time, he really can't wait for another opportunity. Bell says if the councilman doesn't get a heart transplant, he might not even make it through the night. But Mike is only 25 years old. This heart could keep him alive for another 50 years. The congressman is already 63 years old and frequently smokes and drinks. If he receives this heart, how much longer could he live? But Bell refused to agree to anything. A teacher and a government congressman. For Dr. Bell, the congressman was undoubtedly the most useful. What should Conrad do next?